The woman simply reached out her hand. Caught off guard by the sudden situation, her heart was racing. Staring down at the terrifying abyss below, her mind went completely blank. She wanted to return to the ground, but her best friend above kept urging her not to hold them back. With no other choice, Bella closed her eyes, calmed herself, and continued climbing the 3,000-meter-tall abandoned signal tower. However, neither of them knew that the tower had been in disrepair for years, and the rusted metal components had become dangerously fragile. With every step they climbed, the screws securing the ladder loosened a little more. No matter how careful Bella was after being frightened, the hidden dangers still threatened to take their lives. After 3 hours, they finally reached a small platform, but this wasn't their final destination. The tip of the tower above the platform was the true goal of their extreme challenge. Looking at the ladder with no safety measures, Bella's hands started to tremble. One single mishap could mean instant death. After much urging from her best friend, Bella forced herself to grab onto the ladder. To make sure it was safe, she gave the ladder a firm shake. When nothing happened, she started climbing as her friend encouraged her. But the moment her feet touched the ladder, she felt a strange chill. Falling from a height of 3,000 meters, even with a body of steel, would mean instant death. Bella could only take deep breaths to steady herself. But just as she was overcoming her fear and continuing to climb, her friend suddenly shook the ladder for fun. Bella screamed at her to stop joking, but her friend just laughed and said Bella couldn't take a joke. She didn't realize that this act could lead them into a bottomless disaster. A ladder that should have taken just 1 minute to climb ended up taking Bella 30 minutes due to fear. When she finally reached the last step, exhausted, her friend, who was already at the top, tried to pull her up, but the ladder suddenly shook and Bella almost fell. Bella wanted to retreat, but the safety rope was tightly held by her friend, making it impossible to go back. Fortunately, with her friend's help, Bella, completely drained, managed to reach the top of the tower safely. Looking at the entire world beneath her feet, the terrified Bella finally felt a sense of triumph. But as they finished taking photos and prepared to descend, they realized something terrifying. On the tiny 1 square meter platform at the top, climbing back down was as difficult as climbing up. Bella cautiously stretched out 1 foot, trying to hook it onto the ladder, while her friend held onto her tightly to make sure nothing went wrong. As their hands remained connected,